Greetings hobbyists, this is Addons of all. In this video we're talking through Superhive's launch bundle and if it's the right option for you. So Blender Market has rebranded itself as Superhive. There's been a number of reasons for that. They've been really clear about it actually, so you can go and check things out on their website and why they've done that. But as part of that rebranding, they've put out a Superhive launch bundle, which includes 28 different add-ons for a bargain price of $30. Now what I wanted to do is go through a few of those add-ons that I think you'll find the most interesting. I find them really interesting from the point of 3D design for 3D printing, and have a talk about if this $30 bargain price is actually worth it, and if this is the right choice for you. Now we'll do the add-ons bit first, and then we'll go on to the value of this in the second half of the video. There'll be a chapter description of where that is, so if you want to jump straight to that, feel free. Now as I said, for this we get 28 different Blender add-on tools. This goes on till May the 8th, so you've got a bit of time to decide if this is worth it for you. And there are a huge range of different add-ons, so depending on your use of Blender, there will be almost definitely something for you to try out. Now as I said, we're going to have a look through some of the ones that I think are the most interesting, just do a blitz through them. And of the 28 ones that are featured here, I think there are 10 that are really interesting. So you're talking $3 per one of those add-ons if you're doing that way. So the first of these add-ons is OneClick Damage, and it's 2.0 version which gives you a load of extra features. This is an add-on that allows you to really quickly add procedural damage to different objects. It works really well for things like stone or worn wood, and with the hero extension to it, it allows you to also add loads of textures to those objects, which is going to make them feel much more like those surfaces you're trying to emulate. I must say this is one of those add-ons that saved me huge amounts of time as I've used it. Just creating that damage really quickly and easy is awesome. I'll put a link to some videos on that in the description because I have done videos using this. Next up is Fluent, which is a collection of different tools that allow you to edit your meshes really quickly and easily. You can create different meshes of different shapes and sizes, but most importantly probably for me is that you can edit meshes really quickly and easily, adding in things like cuts, mirroring across objects, arraying more quickly and easily, adding in things like new panels, bevels, adding wires, grids, and all of this is done through a series of pie menus so you don't have to remember 50 million different shortcuts. We've also got one of my favourite Blender add-ons, which is CableRator. I've got a whole playlist on this, so I'll chuck that link in the description as well, because I use it a lot. And this is your go-to for creating, well, the clue's in the name, cables. But you can do amazing things with this, from controlling things like the tension, simulating cables and their natural hang or droop. You can add in multiple cables really quickly and easily. You can draw cables on surfaces, connect different cables together, create bunches of cables, add on different segments or starting points and caps for cables so that they've got joining features to your hard surfaces. It is an absolutely amazing add-on, and if you're going to do anything with cables, I really recommend you giving this a go. Again, there's a link in the description to my playlist on this where you can see some of the ways that I've used it in the past. Next on the list is Kitops III, and I can only really describe this as basically Blender's asset browser but taken up to 1,000,000. You can download K-packs from a variety of different places and different types, and they give you a series of objects which you can add onto different objects. What's really cool about this is they also include pre-made booleans, so they'll cut things out of your objects straight away, saving a load of time and setup, and they're really simple to use. As you can see, they're very drag and drop. This is the Pro version as well, which means you can create your own versions of these K-packs and assets and then use them in later projects. It's a really nice tool to save you a load of time if you have standard details or greebles that you like adding onto your pieces. Next up we have Fit Curve from the always awesome Mark Kingsnorth, and this is one of those quality of life add-ons that just is vastly better than Blender's own curve modifier. It adds a load of utility, meaning you don't have to faff around with object origins, and also adds a load of different options in to allow you to manipulate the objects you've added to your curve. It also just deforms everything in a much nicer way, which is really useful and handy to have. Outliner Pro isn't really hard surface specific or 3D printing specific, it just gives you a lot more control over the object outliner, adding a bar at the top which allows you to have options to move things around, create new collections, and generally just manage your object outliner better. What's really nice about it is that as you move things around your object outliner, it does a better job at maintaining things like parenting and other interactions between those objects, which can be hierarchy dependent, so it will keep all of that intact and working. Next up is Random Flow, the sci-fi greeble generator. It allows you to add a range of panels in different ways to simple objects to create a really nice variation on your sci-fi objects. And then there's other tools as well, allowing you to add lots of objects, either cubes or from a collection, onto surfaces. Add in things like pipes onto faces, or bunches of cables hanging from objects. And one that's really interesting to me is allowing you to put screws or any other object you desire specifically in corners of your geometry. A great tool for adding really quick, fantastic looking results. Ornament Generator is an add-on I hadn't really heard of before, but it looks great. It allows you to take objects and add ornamentation onto the surfaces. There's a huge range of different options to choose from. And from the look of it, it actually generates the geometry in a really controllable way, and you can control things like the size and tilt and where it's positioned. If you're into modelling architecture for 3D printing, this looks like a great option for you. The last two add-ons that I want to mention are more sculpting specific, and the first is Figuro, which allows you to create really quick base meshes. You set up a really basic shape and then control all of the different aspects of the sizing of each of the vertices, and then you can combine that together into one single base mesh. And it comes with a range of different creature or animal base meshes already included. And then the final add-on that I'm going to mention is Retopper Flow 4, which is currently in beta version, and it's there to make your retopology of objects much easier, giving you a huge range of options of how to do that, working out the basic topology you're going to need as you add in your retopology, and then also allowing you to smooth things out and move things around as you need. Another great add-on to save you time on what could be a pretty tedious task, and the UI looks absolutely fantastic for how this is all controlled. Okay, so what's not to love about this? This is over $825 worth of add-ons for a bargain $30. So obviously we should all go out and buy this. Okay, we'll be a little bit careful with this because there is a bit of fine print that's right at the bottom of this bundle that you should probably be aware of. Now this might be fairly obvious because, well, it's such a good deal, it's kind of too good to be true. But all of these add-ons are provided without any ongoing support, so you won't get any updates for them. Now, if you're the sort of person that doesn't update Blender very regularly, and these add-ons will all work with Blender 4.4, so there's no concern about that. So if you don't update Blender very regularly, then this is not going to be a massive problem for you until you decide to update it. Also, a lot of these add-ons will probably continue working fairly well with updates, but sometimes they start to get a little bit iffy as you get into newer versions of Blender, so you probably will still be able to use most of these after a couple of updates. So do bear in mind you don't get update support with these add-ons, so they aren't going to work forever. But it is a great opportunity to try out some of these add-ons that maybe you haven't bought before, or you really wanted to try a little bit before you buy. And you could always, if you use a later version of Blender, come back to an older version, use the add-on to create the shape and then bring it into the new version of Blender, but that's just a bit tedious. Hopefully that's given you some quick ideas on if this is going to be worth it for you to purchase. There is an affiliate link in the description. If you use that, I think I get like $0.50, maybe $1, but it costs you no extra and it's really appreciated as it does help out the channel. Have a great day, guys.